This is not a jinn. It has no name. This is unnamed, non-named. It is no named. There is an anti-name. To say its name is to try to name it only brings it further up and in and into you. So if you name it, you will be perhaps giving it your name or something like that.
Interesting. Okay.
So the now it's also a terrible thing to say because I mean obviously your poet is some sort of madman because we all know that everything in creation is named. Now I am going to not have this be a wasted spell. I mean I'm going to try and legalistically interpret the description of the spell as thoroughly as I can. You can ask one question per round. If the information is contained within the book, it will answer. You see, that's great. You know, here I have to decide whether the book you brought has
Right.
information, which is like, does he have like, you know, is it like one of these books, you know, in the TV shows where the book you flip it open and there's the picture of the monster.
Right. Yeah.
Right? And so then right? Then here it looks right. God. Okay, it will not give more information than a careful reading would. However, it is a book of deep wisdom, as we know.
Right.
So the rest of the information is basically the only real, you know, even to interact with this thing is pure abomination. Killing it is validating it. On the other hand, it is trying to eat you.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that is Sean's action with the book. I'll see if we can pull any benefit out of reading the book. He can ask further questions. Its action, which is two attacks, right? Okay. Attacking first at Sean. Attacking second. Will it attack Sean? No, it will not attack Sean. Awesome.
Because it's chaotic.
Awesome. No. It will certainly not attack Sean. It will, however, happily attack Claudio, your character, and also,
Great.
Yeah, and also the Gregory's character. So it attacks, but if you would think that it would lunge with its huge mouth, which it does down upon Greg's character with a huge bite, so that perhaps your flesh will join the flesh of the leopard. That would be good.
But I fed him.
Yes.
Why?
And and then for Claudio, however, strangely enough, as its head bends down and you see the crest of its neck past its head, it actually there's a projectile that shoots forward, and we will see if it gets you. The bite misses Gregory. What's your armor class, Claudio?
I guess currently I would not have a shield because I'm using my spear, and so I would be 15.
I see. Okay.
I mean, I could use my spear with my shield, but not normally.
So it gets you. I must admit that I am underwhelmed with the damage that the generated creatures do. So therefore, the 3 hit points that it does to you seem rather inadequate to me.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, when it hits you, what the projectile is actually a snake of its own about the length of your arm or a little bit bigger that actually just goes, pooh, it shoots snakes. It's a snake that shoots snakes. Isn't that awesome? And this snake
yes,
lands upon you, bites into you with its fangs. So you now have a snake on you and coiling upon you.
Great.
Yeah. And so my mother told me to settle down. My mother told me to work in the shop.
I didn't even step on it. It's already attacking.
And then Lorenzo and Greg, your characters are next. So what does Lorenzo say to do?
Okay, so Lorenzo said that his priorities are staying alive, protecting the specialist and protecting the cleric, and he's gonna take the defensive position, so the defensive fighter position, and attack the thing that is trying to attack me or Ibar.
Got it. Okay, so let's go ahead and have him roll his attack.
I roll for him, I think.
Yeah.
18.
Oh my God! You and
My
you're
God.
18s. Okay,
Yeah.
so he's attacking with a sword. Is that correct? D8. So just roll it. Just roll the die 8, and we'll run with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 5.
Okay, so let me write that down. It would be very wrong of me not to keep track of damage. So he, there's its armor class. Ouch. So he did 5 points of damage. That's actually quite good. So Lorenzo's sword strike actually cuts deep into this creature's body, and there's white goo goes everywhere.
Goo.
So yes, the creature does not have a pain reaction or shriek in agony or anything of that sort. So the next person then, Greg, what do you do?
Yeah, so I have cure light wounds or something like this.
Yes, you do.
But I can reverse it, so I can cause wounds.
Yes, you can.
So I'm gonna cause wounds to the thing.
Okay. So do you have a spell description in front of you, or should I just quickly look it up? I think I can quickly look it up. It's right here. And so there we are. There we go. That's a very weird. Oh, that's right, because it's in alphabetical order. So, by the power of the cleric's faith, this spell restores, does 1d6 hit points plus a number of points equal to the level of the caster. So, therefore, you will roll d6 and add 1. That's the number of points that is done to it.
5 plus 1.
Oh my
6.
God. Really?
Yeah, really.
Poor thing.
Well, I mean, it's part of of God's plan, so I'm here now. So just feel it. You know?
All right then. I assume you say as much too, which is kind of cool.
So it was something like a prayer, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. You described, something like a prayer, the name of God, and you described the cleric spell as something made on like scrolls in the morning or something like this. No, like calligraphy.
You are not. Your work is not calligraphy. You are simply filled with you are simply. This is the moment when God's will works through you.
Okay.
And so your phrase is only a celebration of that power from your point of view.
Yeah.
So therefore, I mean, it may sound tacky or cliched, but Allahu Akbar is not the dumbest thing you could be saying at the moment.
Yeah, something like this.
Right. But let's see. And also this is actually worth pointing out. None of you, I believe, speak Arabic as your native language. And so therefore, when you speak holy stuff, it would be in Arabic.
Yeah.
So let's see. At least, you're a Sufi, though. Who knows what on earth you're saying in what language? Now that I think about it,
I know it's something fractal.
Yeah, exactly. It's who knows what. All right, so let's go ahead and see who's next. I believe that Claudio. Oh wait, did I skip Ibars? I skipped Ibars. Sorry, Ibars. What are we doing?
I will try to climb onto the back of the snake and stab him from the back.
How rogue of you. Okay, let's do it. Is there a special mechanic for this?
I don't think so.
I don't have any idea.
In that case, we are simply enjoying ourselves and enjoying your roll to hit.
I think there's a
Okay.
mechanic. Anyway.
So, first of all, I rolled the d20, right?
You do.
Okay. Let me check. I rolled a 19. 19.
You guys are
Alas
like
with us.
really, really, really hardcore. Sneak attack actually does come to mind. And I wanted to, let's see. So sneak attack. Let's do a quick check on that. If the specialist must be unencumbered, if he was successful, right?
There's an attacking from behind, but anyway.
Well, I'm just kind of curious. Here we are. Do you have any points given to sneak attack, Ibars?
I have just 1 point.
Is that yes or no?
Yes, I have 1 point.
Yes.
1d6.
In sneak attack.
Yes.
Okay. You do get a +2 bonus to hit. And for every point allocated to the skill by a specialist, the damage multiplier is increased by 1. So you have a 2 times damage multiplier. I believe that you're going to do double damage.
Cool.
Now,
Okay.
technically speaking, you didn't really earn a sneak attack, but the circumstances with Greg's character right in front of its maw is that effectively you do have a sneak attack opportunity.
Thanks.
So roll, because that's just heinous.
Okay, so I will just roll the damage, right?
You need to hit it, and I'm getting too confused to remember if you hit it or not.
He said he did 19.
Right, that's right. Now I remember the 19. So yes, you definitely hit it. Roll the damage. 1d6 and I believe whatever it is for your weapon, and double it.
Okay, I rolled. I'm using the dagger, so it's d6. I rolled a 6. Double 12. Sorry.
Okay. Out of nowhere, right at the point when this thing is spewing ichor and chomping down on our cleric and shooting snakes everywhere, right? Because I'm going to say, just for fun, that more snakes are shooting out like a little Gatling gun of snakeage, all over the place. That leads that basically, that Ivar's character is basically appears out of nowhere, like riding the thing. How did he get there? Right? And drives his dagger straight down into its cranium and into its tiny brain. Right? It arches backward and does this huge, like, thrashing situation. Which is actually quite dangerous for Ibars. So I'm going to quickly check on the saving throw situation for you and decide whether it's just another paralysis or whether it's something else.
Okay.
And I guess it is just paralysis. You have to save versus paralysis to see whether you are battered against the pit and its body. So.
Okay. My paralysis was 14. I rolled a 14, so I passed the test.
You have, which basically means that you're able to, probably means that you're able to grab the edge of the pit and protect yourself from its writhings, right? So you are not battered against the pit and its body multiple times.
Yep.
So as it expires in a hideous, deliquescing heap of nastiness, down into the pit.